do that. Get that over that, so I'm not double seeing too much. That was interesting. I've never run into something like that before. Okay, well, I guess that would make sense. I guess I have to be George. Screw you, truck. And yeah. This was my usual technique, just kind of climb on a building and start bashing straight downward. Yeah, I do like Ralph better, but for some reason I couldn't quite pick him there. I rule. No, Fay Ray, come back. I also wished you could do something to the humans to mutate them too, so you'd have like two monsters going at the same time. Eat you. Ow. You sort of do, yeah. Stupid helicopter, fuck off. Yeah, I'll get that one instead. I did kind of like Lizzie, actually, too. Because, you know, I like playing the women in games as much as possible. Especially since you've got a transformation theme going on here. Oh man, I didn't get it. Damn it. Give me burger. Burger me. Okay. Give me one sec. I just realized something. I think with this, I should be able to use everybody with the same controls. And XH, yeah, I'm not going to deny that's a big part of the reason. Okay, let's see what the starts were. Okay. So yeah, let's see if I can Well, damn it. How do I... Oh, shit. Oh, this is going to be interesting. They're all wired to the same connection. Oh my god, I got 3 of them at once. The monsters are due on Maple Street. And dumbass Monkey George is just sitting back there, just does not get it. Okay, this is even better than just being able to play like Lizzie or Ralph by themselves. Hi, Goober Slut. Welcome. I think I'll just change my attention on which one I'm focusing on at any given time. And just see what happens with the other ones, you know. This is going to be a lot of very uncoordinated efforts here. Back and forth and back and forth. Accidentally, yes. I was trying to rig up the MAME so that when I selected a player start, everyone would have the same controls, so it wouldn't really matter. Okay, now I'm going to get this thing. I'm going to pinball the hell out of this crap. But it ended up activating everybody at once, and since they're all tied to the same controls... I don't know how really I managed it, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to duplicate it again, though I guess I will, because the controls are exactly like they are. Okay, now this would be interesting, seeing what happens with... especially since Lizzie just ate him. And he came right back in, huh? Weird. Naked woman, naked woman. Olivia's looking like, what did I just do? We roll. Monsters roll. Radioactive lake changes women's scale. And now we got the tanks. And there goes the tanks. Yeah, the problem with this is I can't really concentrate on too much at once, so if I get anything from the other ones, it's going to be like accidental damage. It's going to be like by total coincidence that they actually hit something. There goes Tokyo. Oh, Shizilla. I think in the later editions of Rampage it might have, but not in the early ones. Did I just flip a manhole cover into the helicopter? Lizzie looks really concerned, and George just looks befuddled. Oh my god, he's drowning. And apparently the start button is the punch button, because I keep turning back there. And drowning wolf. No, my brother. Which one is the bank? Hey, now we're teaming up. Well, we were. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Oh, I thought you said the one left to be destroyed. I'm sorry. Okay, that was actually pretty effective. Somebody eat him, damn it. Oh, gotta eat the toilet. Hey! Monsters roll. Monster conga. Oh no, we lost somebody. What? I ate the woman and then got the fire breath thing? Like, what? Was she eating ghost peppers? Teamwork makes the nightmare work. I was trying to punch him in midair. Wow, I hit him and the boat. Holy shit. Dude in his underwear. Blow right in the dunk. I'm a chicky bunny, baby, do that conga. I thought Lizzie was going to get up on the building, but George did. Now Ralph's up. Oh, shouldn't have eaten the, Oh, she couldn't get it on the way down. Hint, food behind open windows. Well, thank you. The, rampaging monsters definitely appreciate you helping them out. Whose side are you on, newspaper? Ooh, right off his head. I don't think he did. I don't know, I kind of lost track. George, I've had enough of your shit. Warning, electricity is shocking. In other news, the sun rose in the east and set in the west today. We'd also like to remind you that water is hot and fire is wet. Something like that. Did Ralph just go off one side of the screen and come back on the other? I didn't think that was possible. Oh, you asshole. We are the monsters of the Lollipop Guild. Oh, Baltimore. Well, okay, this is nowhere near Baltimore. I can attest to that because I live near Baltimore. There's nobody shooting anyone in the streets, and I do not see crack anywhere. Well, all I can say, Justin, is don't go back to Rockville and waste another year. I don't know, perhaps I'm over stereotyping, because I've always been a suburbanite. Baltimore really does scare me. If you watch what you eat, you can live longer. Sage advice for anyone, really. Hint, tanks hurt. I always wanted to have a, like an Autobot that, female Autobot that transforms into a tank, so I could say tanks for the memories. Badoo, badoo. You ass face. Fuck you and your tanks. It's kind of interesting to me that if you punch up, you can't do any damage to a building unless you happen to be holding on to another building at the time. It's kind of strange to me. Damn it, I was trying to grab hold of that. And apparently, this is happening totally by accident, but apparently if you push to the side long enough, the characters will warp to the other side. Yay! The thing I remembered and liking about Rampage, well, number one was obvious. You had transformation involved, so, you know, that's one of my favorite subjects / kinks. But also there was the fact that you had, like, this was one of the first games where you were pretty obviously playing the bad guy. And, you know, one can argue, okay, it was a regular person losing their mind, but, you know, that's a trope used very often anyway, so there's really not an exception here. Yeah, I guess I can guess what's going to happen when I eat that, but stupid. Still at large, very large. Oh yeah, it was great aggression relief. Like this is one of my all-time favorite aggression relief games when I had a bad day. Some of the others were playing Doom on God mode with the chainsaw, and Postal was another fun one. I don't know if I can actually get away with playing Postal on Twitch, though. I know they don't want you playing Hatred. I don't know if Postal's ever been specified either. Real-life Jekyll and Hyde story. Yeah, my favorite part of playing Postal, there was a expansion pack called Postal Special Delivery. One of the levels it had in it was a retail store. At the time, I was working for a major retail store. I won't say which one. But when I had a bad day at work, you can bet that when I got home, the first thing I did was put Postal Special Delivery on and play that level. And it was actually kind of appropriate that they did that, because at the time there were a lot of stores that were refusing to carry the game. And one of the lines Postal Dude says while he's busy, shooting people is, "What, you don't sell Postal?" Okay, I see we're getting close to the break, so I think, let's see, jump is what seems to be bringing everybody back, so from now on I'm not going to jump, so I can kind of wrap things up. Ex-mutant is arrested for streaking? Oh, come on. That's just low. It's just not fair. It's not... You think he had spandex in his size? Come on. There was actually an idea I had about for a book where, like, were-creatures were part of society, but they were harassed against. And one of the things the cops loved to constantly get them on was indecent exposure, because they'd be naked after they changed back. So this clothing designer created a thing she called wear, which was basically stretchable clothing for when they changed back. I never went anywhere with it, but that was an interesting idea. And hello, Teximosis. Hi, how you doing? Very good to see you. And the Rampage has ended. Wow, that was fun. That was probably more fun than it should have been.